Driving down Old 86 in Hillsboro, you might not even notice that Beckett's Ridge exists. There's no sign out front. It was taken out by a careless driver a few months ago. It has not yet been replaced due to a scuffle with the zoning committee about whether the sign should have been allowed in the first place. But there they are, 217 houses, the last of which was completed in 2002. On the surface, it seems to be the complete opposite of the Hillsboro that is touted by the folks downtown. Inside Beckett's Ridge, there are many families just like the Williams family. Brad and Wendy live here with their 2 children, Connor and Katie. They are transplants from the north, and this is the house they live in. Connor and Katie eat dinner on the back porch, in a backyard stacked next to similar yards up and down the block. Connor dons his Syracuse hat in homage to his father's alma mater. When it is nice outside, the family spends their evenings playing in the yard. Prominently placed next to the plastic swing set is a shed. The kids use the ramp as a slide. Brad loves that shed, which he fought hard to have built. His position on the homeowners association didn't stop people from complaining that the shed was an eyesore. But never fear, there are now shrubs sprouting up, in time to cover up the white siding of the shed that curiously matches its surrounding inhabitants. The family likes to take walks through the neighborhood. If you came during a chilly afternoon, you might think this place was a ghost town. But on a spring day, there are almost always people out on the streets, pushing a stroller or riding a bike. Well, for Connor, it's a tricycle, one fashioned after Lightning McQueen. Cars is his favorite movie. If you go down to the next block, you stumble upon Hillsboro's new Super Walmart. You can almost always tell the time of year by the flags and mailbox covers that welcome you to the neighborhood. Snowmen, St. Paddy's Day, Easter, they've got you covered. As Wendy jokes, commercial encroachment at its finest. The brick monster backs right up to the cookie-cutter development, emerging of all things suburban. But the pair are quick to note that cookie-cutter is not bad, and it has its advantages. Back at the house, the kids have enough space to play grocery store with their shopping carts and make-believe food. Playing tackle football is a favorite, and Brad and Wendy get into the act as well. The green grass provides solace, that is, if you can avoid being tickled. After their games are over, there are tired faces and some scraped up knees, all in a day's play. As the wind winds down, the troops head inside for a couple minutes of play before they are marched up for bath time. One can imagine that this scene takes place in a lot of houses in here. I get the sense that some would not like to admit it, but the idea of Beckett's Ridge seems to be the future of the small town of Hillsboro. Soon, there will be more of these houses. Directly west of here, the new subdivision of Waterstone is being built. In the coming years, Hillsboro will have to learn to strike a balance between its historic downtown and these newer communities that exist on its fringes.